started streaming. I might put some berries down here because I'll all want to rush that. I don't mind because it's not like we're gonna keep those. We'll keep like medicine and stuff on these. I'll get them to drop everything if they've just got crap on them. But yeah, what else? The bigger group you were part of started social fight with each other, and now it's apparently my fight, so they're hostile. That's funny. So basically, is it because you tried to take my person, or is it just because like the group that I came in with was like, nah, just like starting fights, essentially? We got turrets. We should be okay. Still save it. Still save it, but I'm pretty sure Kenya and Jackal will be fine. So we got enough turrets, and Grenade is up here too. Maybe a lot of meat, just not the best cuts of meat, you know? Come on guys, you can do it. Kenya, you might want to move back. They're gonna break the fucking fence. Yeah, good. Come on, turrets. Come on, there's like 4 of these fuckers. Don't let them at it. Yes? Maybe? If these 2 break the wall, everybody's going to try to go out, and then everybody's going to try to pen up the animals. So I really want them to just get these couple of guys just dead if they can. Please don't break the wall. And it's auto-saving, of course it is. I haven't seen those in forever. I've forgotten what it was, but it's okay. I know I said something nostalgic earlier. It's fine. It's human digestible battery acid. Yeah. I assume so, the 5-hour energies. That's what it is. Okay, cool, I remember. Anyway. It's fine, I remembered. Yeah, I got 30 minutes before I was supposed to wake up. Just stay up or take a 30-minute nap. I mean, it really just depends on, like... I mean, most of this time it's probably already elapsed by now because I've been talking, like, the whole time. But, like, yeah, it really just depends on yourself. Like, generally speaking, like, I won't bother trying to take a nap to... like refresh myself before something unless I can genuinely think I can pull off a caffeine nap, in which case that might help. But at the same time, like, yeah, if it's not that, I'm not sure. You look like you've got stuff on you, but you don't, like, you look like you got the backpack, but then you don't actually have anything on you, so it's interesting. Some of these guys like walking around and they got stuff, but they don't got stuff, you know? Also, I need to also make sure that these fuckers aren't, like, going down. I kind of just need somebody to, like, drop some food near them, you know? You're downed unconscious. Well, we don't need you in the caravan if you're down unconscious. I just want to make sure that they're not, like, downed. Remove from the caravan. There you go. Okay, you're not part of the caravan. Everybody else looks like they're just asleep. Johnson, mate, how do you feel about going on a caravan, man? I feel like... No, I want you in the caravan. You're on the caravan. I know I got rid of a little bit of extra food, but I'm pretty sure we should be good for him. And he's, like, never doing anything, so he'll be perfect to go for a walk. He can at least shoot a gun if we get attacked or some crap, you know? So it's not like it's, like, the worst option to send him. But yeah, at the moment, everybody's kind of, like, planting everything out. Tonight's mostly a little bit of, like, a waiting game. Waiting for them to, like, sort out their shit. So everybody's roaming. Is it... We broke the pen. Okay, so they're gonna bring everybody in. That's probably not a bad thing. Who's in the area that could build? That could build without breaking something. I see Weeks. Weeks, love, I was looking for you earlier and I know you can build. You're not the best builder, but you can fucking build. So off you go. Because nothing's over here yet, but everything's gonna want to go there and they're gonna want to collect everything. So that's not super ideal. And making this. So that's also a win too. Applied recruitment, Rose. It's fine. In my case, it's always option B. I kind of feel like there's a couple of people I know since streaming that, like, they'll take a nap. There's a couple of people specifically that stay live when they go for a nap. And then they're like, be right back in, like, short amount of time, just gonna take, like, a half an hour nap. Then they're, like, still live, like, 6 hours later. And I'm like, dude fucked up. Dude fucked up so bad. Because, like, yeah, they're obviously, like, idle live. Are you guys leaving or are you just going to go grab animals? Because Crab, I don't think going outside... I love that they're like leading this massive group to go grab one. Like, that seems so unproductive. Medical treatment needed. Fuentes. Fuentes will heal themselves. How's Farrell doing? He does need to be tended to. Who's in the area that I could grab to do a little bit of tending? Dally's in the area, but he's currently feeding a cat. I can wait. Does Jet, is this the no, you're the other Jet. But I've got 2 Jets, and one of them's got medical and one of them does not. But as soon as Dally's finished feeding this cat, I'll get him to forcibly work on Farrell and possibly Turk, because they don't have medical privileges, so I have to manually do this shit to keep them alive. Alright, before you go do that, can you try to work on him? And yeah, I figured as much. What is yours? Still muscle parasites? Yeah. Well, McJolly's up and about, so might get lucky with this and like sort them out, you know? I'm also like saving it because like I don't want to have to like come back to them, I'll forget kind of thing. Yeah, it's probably the safest option for the sleeping. So I didn't do anything. I just started a fight. 1 died immediately, 2 turned red, 2 turned blue, and all of them got automatically shot by my pawns. Jesus. Did my person survive though? Because like I'm a little bit curious about that. Because it'd be funny if I walked in, my group started a fight, and then we all died, you know? But yeah. For as unhealthy as I approach like rigging and drawing and shit, I do, like, I have gotten better at like taking care of myself through it. I know it doesn't sound that way, but like this time around I've prepared myself like food and stuff, so I know that I can't think when I'm in that state, so I'll be able to just access stuff. I've kind of like lined up to like when my rest days are. I've got rest days. I've got like a solid week for it, but like I'll have like a rest day between every 2 days kind of thing, give or take, or as needed if like I've got like a roadblock with like a day or something like that, I'll use that day to like rest and have a think about it and stuff, you know. So I've got like downtime and stuff, as opposed to like how I was initially approaching doing rigging and art and stuff was a lot more unhealthy. I'm working towards like better methods and shit. Same with like last year when I started taking off a lot of days throughout the year to actually rest. Previously, like I just never done that. I just didn't ever have that kind of mindset for like when I was working and stuff. I was one of those people that was like, I never really take holidays, and I'm always like the person that's doing like 3 people's work at like any job I've got kind of thing. So I'm going like super like work hard kind of thing, but never resting. And yeah, I had to like learn how to balance that in and stuff as well. And I did some of that last year. I've also got it that, you know how I've still got like a lot of the Wednesdays and stuff. I am still taking off Wednesdays for rigging and stuff. But the days when it's just solo throughout this year, if I am tired, I will just rest on those days because I've got dedicated actual rigging days like fully mapped out in the year. So if I need to use them as like a rest day, I can rest and stuff. So like, it probably doesn't sound like much, but for me, it's big progress, you know? The main thing is I'm making progress with it. Plus, I also know that like my avatar should be like a finite amount of time to work on. I just don't know how finite. I don't know how long that is. Because like I initially estimated like 300-ish hours based on like the average speed in which most people do like rigging and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, you know, if I don't know, let's just say like an average person takes like 100-ish hours or something like that to do like a rig or something like that, I'm like, I'm definitely going to take twice as long as that because I'm slower with what I'm doing and stuff. And then adding some additional time with it for like, you know, like the basic sort of stuff, like I I actually don't know if my people will be able to walk out of that. I may have to get rid of a line of this. So I just realized that there's a gate here and my people can't walk over solar. So I will have to like change this a little bit. But yeah, no, fuck knows what the hell I just said before. I like fully like cut off and like forgot my sentence because like I just like realized that as I was doing it, but it's fine. If I recall, I'll come back to it. I probably won't. Get rid of those two. Because yeah, my people won't be able to walk out of that. But if I leave it where these are, for the most part, it should be fine. Like I said, I know that these are going to get blown up. I know that they're going to get damaged. I understand that, right? When these things go boom, they'll destroy that. But for the whole rest of the time that my colony is not under attack, whenever they're not under attack, we can be getting ample power to hopefully run the fucking base so that we can actually make some stuff. Like, I do have a good spaced out amount of fired and electric stoves in here. Like, obviously all these full silver ones are electric and all these ones are fueled. So if I ever don't have power, we can still keep cooking. It's not like that stops and stuff, you know? But like, we're starting to get meat, we're starting to get eggs, we're starting to get milk. These are all like production shit that we need. I just need them to start getting food. And I do not think that somebody destroyed this, but for some reason is not counting packaged survival meals when I wanted to go on the caravan. But it is still counting it, so my animals got to that, by the way. We had like 1,000 or 2 for that, so that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, I do hope to eventually get to a point where I can plant the things that we need for food versus what my animals are taking. Like, at the moment, I could probably make everything rice, and we could probably get a big harvest out of this. Probably enough to actually, like, feed everybody plus make some meals and stuff. But I'm not too stressed about trying to do that at the moment. Are you in the caravan? You're not. You're just really pissed off. Yeah, go have a rest, dude. What are you doing? A bad mood, not recreation, tense pain. What are you in pain from? An eye. Okay. Well, we could replace that. I have spare eyes. I can't do nothing for that head scratch though. And you've got some pain in like your arms and stuff. That could be fresh. I'll leave that for a little bit, but I assume that that's a fucked up eye. And I do think I installed a power claw on one of my colonists, so it could have been one of them for all I know. I also don't know if they've finished with the fence. They look like it, because I'm seeing them like ferry the animals around into different pens, and I'm seeing them put an awful lot down here as opposed to up here, which is not a big issue. If they leave one whole pen that's like mostly void of animals for like just a little while, like consider this, if all of these, not all of them are ready to go, but like some of them are about 50% and some of these are at 60%. If I could get this to fully just bloom with crops and they don't put anything in here for like a few days, I could get a lot of crops. Mind you, like they'll still be hungry down here and they'll still have to do stuff, but they've got like flowers and shit. These things are feeding them. Did in fact all die. Yeah. The need to dip lurk. Stomach is starting to fight with me. No worries. Go for it. Mine has words with me about that nasty onion thing that I made right before stream. Been like mitigating that whole stream long. I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. But yeah, I'll catch you around, Jackal. And I'll be here. At least they're eating this shit, because I planted this crap for the animals to eat. And I do believe that this is one of the fastest growing things. I don't usually fuck around with like daylilies and flowers and crap. But I do understand that if I'm not harvesting this shit, which I shouldn't be harvesting it, my animals should want to eat it. I don't know why they're leading them all the way down here. I don't have a pen marker. Are you... What are you doing, Hippo? How about you just leave him alone, yeah? Because they've all got food right here. I know he's just going to grab them again. My people are going to do this bullshit where they go back and forth between the zones for like a while until they've got the right creatures in the right pens. Because I don't know. My people are interesting. If I have like a specific type of creature in one versus the other, like At least they're getting moved around, they're getting food and stuff. I'm seeing like yaks and dromedaries and muffaloes going upwards, and I'm guessing horses and shit are too. What have we got said to be in here? We had this issue last time, and I just kind of let them keep fucking around because I'm like, apart from the fact that like most of my animal tamer people are not also gardeners, like it's not really doing anything. They're all productive and doing something. They're just wasting their time until like they balance it out. So what do we got? We don't have bison. We can have yaks and shit in here. We have males and we can have females. And I know we can't have shit in the center one. We can't have boomalopes, chickens, cows, ducks, or sheep up in here. I reckon I just have to say that like one side is muffaloes and one side is yaks, because they have beef. Let's not say the yaks can be up here, okay? And let's say that the muffaloes can't be down here. Alright? So hopefully they'll divide them up, I guess. I really don't give a fuck. I don't know what they're going to do with the horses. I think I sent the horses out of the map last time to like resolve the issue of what to do with them. But it's fine. Friends invoking to happily, smileys down, suckling wolf plushes. No, hey Viking. Give you and your plushes some pats, and I'll give you extra pats from Keelon, who asked me to like pass along some pats for you earlier. Yeah. What are you up to? How's your paw doing? I assume it's probably like fully recovered and feeling better after the other day, but I thought I'd check. I also think we've got enough ground penetrating scanners because we're kind of not keeping up with that. People are making new clothes. How are we going with tattered apparel? Still 179. Still like half-ish the colony. A little over half of the colony is still got beef with their clothing. I'm happily receiving lots of pats, smiles, nods. Nice. That is good to hear. I might need to get rid of that too, but we'll see. So, yeah, it's been mostly just chilling, Viking. Like, tonight's the last stream of the week for a week, so there'll be no streams, until next week's Thursday. So, yeah. Gotta go, see you around. I'll catch you around, Abra. I will, like, probably be lurking in people's stuff, but I probably definitely won't be, like, chatting and shit for the most part, because I'll be, like, focused, but yeah, I will probably be seeing you around. Like, that's not creepy at all. It's fine. You're a streamer. Anyway, go get some fucking rest and go home and shit. I love that aspect of streaming. It's like, it's not creepy at all. I'll just go watch you later. And, yeah. We got another fucking masterwork bed. It's kind of good, though, because every masterwork bed we get, we improve the overall rating of the room, and that's going to make them like their rooms way more. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I think it would be better if I put a fire foam popper between, like, the doorway instead of per room. It would also prevent it from, what do you call it? Kind of making the room smaller, because I think if we put it in on the ground, it will make it smaller. So what I might do... hold on, the caravan looks like it's going. Caravan is going. Nice. Cool, I'll save that. While it's doing that, I think I'll go put fire foam poppers around the base, outside of everybody's bedrooms, now that I've got a rough idea. My only problem is like with these hallways, where it's a one walkway. I don't love that. But it does mean that every single hallway of this place is going to be a little bit more fireproof. And I am eventually going to be putting, I'm going to just put it outside the bedroom door like this. I know it's going to slow them down just a touch, but it's fine. But I will put fire foam poppers and EMP blasters and all sorts of shit all throughout my inner land in this, like, you know, inside the walls kind of thing, because Yeah, I think that that's going to help defend us against mechs. Because I get a lot of mech battles these days. I know when we were at Dryden, we got a lot of people, and that was great. And we only got like a few defoliator ships and shit, which was fine. I do feel like I should probably not like finish that wall and just put a fire foam popper in there, because I feel like this is like a goddamn fire hazard. But yeah, I should probably finish that wall. I was thinking about it, I'm like, it would probably insulate just fine, but I'll finish it. What is that? Inspired taming rat. I just saw taming rat and not the inspired part. And all I thought of was, oh, we accidentally tamed or self-tamed a rat. And I'm like, that's not right. Also, since it's nighttime, I might be able to find out, after I put down a few of these and all the cats go to bed, I might be able to find out where, what's her face is sleeping. The fuck is her name? You know, I've got like a halfway between Zeke, which is Attack on Titan, and then Azula, which is my cat. And I'm like, neither of those are what I'm looking for in the name of what I'm looking for. Hold on. Animals. Xena. There we go. Yeah, it was fucking neither. But she's going off to a bed, so I'll find her in a bit. She looks like she sleeps over there. I just want to make sure that my special animals are not sleeping out in the paddock where they can go kaboom. Because the last thing I need is for like a boomalope to get culled right next to like a special named animal and it completely fucking decimate them, you know? Because that makes it very hard to recover them, because essentially my animals will immediately start eating them most times, so it makes it very hard to resurrect them. Kind of like what happened with the male fucking cat that we had. Now I do think he was Zeke, but yeah, he died in the caravan, and I do think that my colonists ate him because they were starving because of the glitch that my game has. So yeah, nothing I could do about that, but it did suck because obviously if I could have found him, if I could have, you know, resurrected him, I would have used a resurrected mech serum on him. But I saw Xena fucking come in this way. I'm just keeping an eye out for a little cream cat. That shouldn't be open. Not that small. Because it should have one of these beds. Cat, there we go. Okay, she's in with Regal, which isn't an issue. Honestly, I should put her in with myself because one of my beds is over this way. I think my actual bed is over here, so that's fine. Did I put the one in front of... Yeah, no, I did. Anyway, as long as I know where she is, roughly, because I did put her up, like, the tippy top with that group to begin with, and then she kind of got shuffled around when I had to kick out all the other animals, because all the other animals kept, like, all the pen animals kept coming inside to use these beds, and every so often I have to kick all the animals out of their external beds, so that I can kind of like redistribute the cats inside. The only problem is that the cats will sometimes just lay back down right beside where they are. There's nothing much I can do about that, but yeah, if I kind of like reallocate it, I don't know if they specifically want to have the nicer pet beds and if they will beeline for it. If you guys actually know that, let me know, because like I don't pay too close attention to what animals are going to sleep where at this stage. Like I think when we had like less than 100 people and animals combined, I was sort of paying attention to that, but like we do also have small animal beds and stuff. These are more so for like the chickens and the small animals to keep them alive. And I'll probably want like air conditioning in here soon. So shoot frenzy. Did the caravan go? Yes. Okay, cool. I meant to save that as caravan. Hold on. Yeah. Where is my caravan one? It's from before we did the event. There we go. It's been a while since I've saved a caravan thing. Okay, so they got like a good 13 days of food, but this is still technically maybe one more day of winter. I don't know if this is on the 14th or if this is turning to the 15th. I think it's on the 14th. which means we might have 2 more days of winter, which means they'll be slow going up, but they shouldn't be as slow coming back, which should be fine. And shoot frenzy. Now it's got shoot frenzy. Animal filth. Yeah, butts will do that. Hunter has shield and range weapon. I have a lot of people with that. I only have a small handful of starving animals. This is a massive improvement. You guys can't see it because I'm in the fucking way, but it's small enough to fit fully on the screen without it like going all the way down like beneath there, which is great. It is mostly only the meat eaters, and that is because I haven't hunted anything and my people are only doing so much culling. So instead of hauling that, Parsons, you're probably going to eat. Cadwell, mate, I see you in here doing some stuff. Frog, mate, I'll get you in here to clean. Lumi, I'll get you in here to clean as well. If I can get them to casually clean every so often, that would help. I also attempted to bring in this hay grass flooring as well, with the idea that I was hoping it would kind of make it a bit cleaner in here, but it doesn't help the fact that I have like a fuck ton of colonists, plus I've got like a fuck ton of like animals and stuff. It doesn't seem to be making an improvement that's noticeable. My people are obviously like cleaning it regularly. I'm wondering if it's just worth putting this back to that and then extending that just outside instead, because I did take it out originally. I changed the flooring over to straw grass in here because I'm like, oh, it should be technically cleaner. It's not cleaner, let me clarify that. It's just that it doesn't absorb filth in the same way. So I was kind of hoping that maybe they wouldn't bring in as much, like it would absorb it and then leave it in said tunnel. Like, we'll try it. We'll turn it back. Food binge McPherson. Which reminds me, I haven't set you to being prisoner stuff yet. You can reduce resistance. You got 11. You got 5. This Camber is the one that I want, I believe. You can do cooking. Yeah. Camber's the one out of this group that I particularly want. Trossman's a good second though, because he can also do cooking. Particularly like in my colony, if they can do cooking, it's generally pretty useful here because it's either butchering or it's actually fucking cooking. And I have a lot of benches, but I do also have a couple of psychotic cooks that should be on the death list. Those also look like that's a storage zone, which is manufactured medicine. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't want Glitter World medicine up here. They can have normal medicine nearby for these guys. I don't see any harm in that. And we probably shouldn't have that as a grow spot. But, yeah, get rid of that. I heard something go kaboom. Was that a boomerlope? Yes. Hey, Silverware, when you're done trying to stop being on fire, can you go put out that before it breaks? I don't know if we can auto-build, like, replace them. I'm not sure. She's definitely, wait, is she running to the water to put herself out? Hang on, can they not put themselves out anymore? Or is it because I told it to do something? This is fascinating. Okay, so she put herself out by running into water. And Engo's fucking done the job anyway. It's fine. I haven't seen them do that before, but mind you, I also have been on like a few maps where we haven't had like a lot of water supply. Mate, you gotta stop setting the fucking boomerlopes collectively on fire with everything else. The problem is the other animals are cozying up and wanting to sleep near them. And I kind of just need to like flush either the boomerlopes away from like something specific. Like once I dig out this, they'll have like a nice kind of radius on either side of them. See, the chem fuel's still getting moved. I still have got chem fuel to sell to traders if I really need to drop some money. So that's good. Muffalo's miscarried due to starvation, but our caravan's on the way. I still got soothers. We could go cut down some more trees. We've only got like 59,000 wood. And I'm sure my plant cutters, when they're done planting shit, if they don't want to plant something, they can go do this. Let's get to the bottom of the thing. Yeah, go ham, guys. if you feel so inclined to go cut down a tree, go for it. Like, they should all want to be growing back soon, hopefully. So fixed up the alignment of these, so they're all forwards. And I do believe that we fixed up the alignment of these up here, so they're all forwards. So they're all good. Now, I am working on this side, but I need everybody to wake up so that we can remove these ones, because I don't want to take out more solar than we have or need at a time. The only thing is I can move this forwards by 1, but this is going to cut off this passageway and only going to leave this like skinny little bit here, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because I don't know if my animals will be able to traverse this. I think they will be able to, otherwise they've got to go around. My people are going to have a problem going through here though. Plus we still have a fuck ton of rocks and shit in here, which is fine as long as they move it into the storage. And I think we could probably go in for marble blocks. We've got like 3,000 spare at the moment. We could ease up on... Actually, let me reinstall these. No, they'll go to storage out in the open, that's fine. I want them to stop digging up the marble that's here. I put this here to get marble blocks to get blocks to cut. Oh, don't destroy that one. But I don't need that many at the moment. If they're not installed, they're not using electricity either. Now, I'm probably maybe not going to use the billiards tables, but I thought about maybe chucking them. Like, obviously, I don't need this many hospital beds in here, but I kind of considered tossing one of these things up in here because if my colonists have a tantrum, they will go for a really high value thing on my map. And it doesn't have to be something that they can actively use. And when they're not, like, unwell, they can probably use it. I also need them to be destroying this, probably destroying that door. And it's super hard to see, but I wanted them to make another diamond here. And I'm not even sure about this yet, but I want to have a look at it. And kind of the purpose behind it is it forces my colonists to funnel the prisoners through a room, kind of. And this will be like a